ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Pettis is back tonight, the former UFC lightweight champion. And not to say that he has reinvented himself of late, but he's gotten back to what got him to the dance, right? Focusing on the striking, not focusing as much on defensive wrestling and training. And the results have been really good since he made that change.
They've been really good. And Pettis is one of those guys that will confuse you with the level and the difference in attacks that he will go at you with. The knockout of Stephen Wonderboy Thompson was unbelievable because it was unexpected. The way that he submitted Vince Henderson back in Milwaukee to become the UFC champion was a special moment. A guy that an organization, when they wrap the belt around his waist, knows they have someone that can truly become a star around the world.
And whether it's the Showtime kick, or the heart, or the toughness, this guy has truly changed the game. And 20 years from now, we're really going to acknowledge everything that Anthony Showtime Pettis brought to the table. Good to see him back here tonight. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov has stepped inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Anthony Showtime Pettis. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we go, round 1. Anthony Showtime Pettis taking on your AKA teammate Khabib Nurmagomedov. And Khabib has sort of fallen in love with his striking a little bit. You think he would have some pause to exchange on the feet with Pettis in this match?
Absolutely. You can like your new toys, but when you fight a guy in Anthony Pettis, if you stand too long, your knife will end very quickly. So be smart, Khabib. Don't try to be a Superman. Go and try to grab him by the leg.
Too easy. Khabib Nurmagomedov gets the early takedown. Opposition knew it was coming, unable to stop it as usual.
Well, he'll tell you that he's going to take you down. And he has so many ways of getting to that takedown. He's as good as they can. He's trying to get to the darts here. Oh, he's getting it deep.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Going full mount.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Pettis. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Ah, he's been working hard defensively. Kick block there. Pettis gets caught with that punch.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Nice jab by Nurmagomedov. Another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. Great timing on that double leg. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Oh, right into mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Round 2 next.
Stop!
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Second round underway. Connected with a solid strike there. Nurmagomedov gets hit with that hook. That one had some pop behind it. Also looked like maybe the fighter had defended that properly, but Nurmagomedov once again gets the takedown.
Khabib has fantastic chain wrestling. It's not just one attack that you have to worry about. It's the second and third level of his wrestling that usually gets guys down to the ground. There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to start throwing down.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Nurmagomedov.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
He's got to be careful here.
45 seconds remain in the round. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound.
Nurmagomedov's going for the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Nice block.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
Look at that. There's the elbow inside.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Oh, it's getting deep.
Somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you.
Whoa!
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie, locked in tight.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Nurmagomedov gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Getting awfully close on the submission now. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Nicely done. That is ground and pound from half guard now. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
20 seconds to go. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Good guys. Those body shots are starting to add up. Can't take too many more of those. What I'm looking for you now is wrestling. If he comes close, you need to drop.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready?
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest other fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
He just landed a nice left hook there, I feel.
All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it. This is a terrible position. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish.
Oh, he got out! Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
That was nice.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Nurmagomedov's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. Pettis gets up. Clearly he wanted this fight back to its feet despite having a dominant position on the ground. Lands a nice straight. Oh, the takedown attempt starting to pile up. Here's another one. Unable to secure it. Overhand is good.
When he gets close, he throws, he lands.
Oh my goodness!
He's getting lit up right now, John.
Oh, what a way to end the round. Saved by the bell. He got stunned by a huge shot right before the horn, and now a little bit gingerly, he makes his way back to the stool, and he's only got 60 seconds to recover here, so we'll see if his corner, physically, mentally, can keep this fighter in the fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Lands a big right hand coming in. Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Well played. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
Oh, nice punch there in the clinch. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. All right, late in the...
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. All right, so some definite damage underneath. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. All right, looks like that Darce is tight.
Oh, he flattens him on his back now.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Good jab there by the champion.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Nurmagomedov's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think you want to take too many more of those.
No, John, you gotta defend. You got to address a tactic that has worked this many times this early in a fight. You cannot allow it to continue to build, because once that momentum gets going, you will have no way to stop it.
And I don't have a lot of muscle over there, so I don't think I could take too many of these if I was a fighter.
Well, you need that body like mine if you want to get hit down there. You can't be too skinny.
He's out! Khabib Nurmagomedov with a huge knockout tonight.
What a performance!
All right, let's get it inside to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, Khabib Nurmagomedov with a huge knockout. This is the biggest knockout victory of his career.